Church full of people that came for your blessing with your name. How many of you came for your blessing with your name on it? Because if you know what I know, if there's a blessing with your name on it from heaven, can nobody stand in the way of it. So if you came for your blessing, stand on your feet and give God some praise. Because if you put something in, you get something out. And God inhabits the praises of his people. So let's give him a good hearty praise this morning. In spite of what you're going through this morning, lift your hands and say, God, here I am. Hear my cry, Lord. And just give him some praise. Because when you give him some praise, he'll work it out for you. It is indeed a privilege and honor to stand before you this morning. Fifth Sunday this time last year, I stood before you with my hip laid open, still trying to heal from a surgery. Here I am a year later, still no cancer. God is good. Not only did I stand before you with my hip laid open on that fifth Sunday, I went home only to find out that my granny had been called to glory. Here I am a year later, and he has carried me through that storm. Not saying that it's been easy, not that I've cried and not missed her, but he's been good. He has carried me through, and I know that she's better off. He blessed me with her for 93 years, and for that I say thank you. Hallelujah. This morning I'll be coming to you from Psalms 34. When you stand, I ask that you stand on your feet for the reading of the word. Psalms 34 reads, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make its boast in the Lord. The humble shall hear of it and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. They looked to him and were radiant, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried out, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. The angel of the Lord encamps all around those who fear him and delivers them. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who trusted him. Oh, fear the Lord, you his saints. There is no want to those who fear him. The young lions lack and suffer hunger, but those who seek the Lord shall not lack any good thing. Come, you children, listen to me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord. Who is this man who desires life and loves many days, that he may see good? Keep your tongue from evil and your lips from speaking deceit. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their cry. The face of the Lord is against those who do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears, and delivers them out of all their troubles. The Lord is near to those who have a broken heart, and saves such as have a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. He guards all his bones, not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and those who hate the righteous shall be condemned. The Lord redeems the soul of his servants, and none of those who trust in him shall be condemned. You may be seated. To use for a subject today, afflictions of the righteous. This chapter speaks on many things, and it's just as David has wrote here in this passage of scripture, these words still hold true today. I'm going to elaborate on a few of these scriptures that are urging us to a righteous way of life. In verse 9, oh, fear the Lord, you his saints. There is no want to those who fear him. Verse 10, the young lions lack and suffer hunger, but those who seek the Lord shall not lack any good thing. Seek the Lord. So many of us are seeking after our selfish desires and wants, the ways of the world, and we find ourselves in lack of the good things. What are the good things? Just a few of those good things are righteousness, holiness, deliverance, salvation, wholeness, and wellness. That's just a few. David also told us there is no want to those who fear him. David isn't telling us to be afraid of our Father. He is telling us to reverence him for who he is. The Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the creator of everything. Verse 13, keep your tongue from evil and your lips from speaking deceit. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. Keep your tongue from evil. Some Christians, church folk, will let all manner of foolishness and absurdity come from their mouth. David is saying here to keep from all manner of evil speaking, from false and deceitful talk. Don't go telling things that are contrary to the truth in sincerity. See, when you do these things, you are letting the real thoughts and intentions of your heart be known to everyone. He's telling us to depart from evil. Simply put, stop sinning. Don't be wicked and do good. Be ready and willing to perform all good and friendly things to all men, not just the people you like. He said, seek peace. Strive by all means to live a quiet and peaceable life with all men. Avoid holding grudges. Avoid arguments and dissension. Avoid strife. Pursue a lifestyle like that. Do not only embrace peace when it is shown and offered to you, but follow after it. If it is hard for you to do these things, I encourage you to seek righteousness. It is a keeper of all good things. Verse 15. The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their cry. The face of the Lord is against those who do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from earth. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles. I don't know about you all, but I'm beginning to see a trend to this righteousness. The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their cry. I want him to hear me when I cry out. But not only will he hear you, it says here that he will deliver you from your troubles. How many of you have troubles in your life today that you need to cry out and have the Lord deliver you from? Righteousness is the way to that deliverance. See, if you're not one of the righteous, you're one of the people David speaks of in verse 16. The face of the Lord is against those who do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. There is no in-between in God. Either you're in or you're out. Verse 19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. The afflictions of the righteous. Merriam-Webster defines righteous as acting in accord with divine or moral law, being found free from guilt or sin, being morally right or justifiable, arising from an outright sense of injustice or morality with righteous indignation. Slang put, just genuine or excellent. So when I began to break this down, I read it as, many are the afflictions of those who are living accordingly to the divine and moral law, the Word of God. But the Lord delivers them out of them all. So in other words, if you aren't living accordingly, he's not obligated to deliver you from those afflictions. As the overseer has said time and time again, put something in to get something out. To get that deliverance, you need some righteousness. I have heard it so much this year already, even from myself. 2017 is our year. We're not going through what we went through before. Well, I just want to let you know today, grace and mercy is only going to carry us so far. It's time to get in right standing. And when you're in right standing, no matter what comes your way, you can stand knowing that even though these afflictions are many, my Lord is going to deliver me from them all. Now, you know I'm not before you long, so I'm going to wrap it up with this. I want you to know that the afflictions are many for each and every one of us. Only one group of people did he say he would deliver from them all. I want everyone here today to be those people who are delivered. Some of our afflictions are self-inflicted. We have brought things upon ourselves, doing things we have no business doing. But when you get yourself in right standing and back to the righteous way of life, deliverance is yours for the taking. It's time for God's people to be set aside. Walk in holiness and righteousness. It is our year. But He's not obligated to move on our behalf. We first have to make that move into righteousness. The same way it is with our earthly parents. When we do what they require us to do, they'll give to us more. They give us what we have already simply because we're theirs and they love us. That's how it is with the Lord. He has given some of us the things that we have because we're His and He loves us. But when you do right by Him, how much more will He add unto you? So I'm telling you today, straighten up and do right, so that He will willingly and eagerly give unto you. So God is urging us today to seek that way of righteousness. Seek that way of holiness. Allow us to be different from the world. When they look at us, they should see that we are the righteous ones, His chosen people. We shouldn't be blending in with the world. When we're blending in with the world, what's so righteous about us? Because see, when you're righteous, you're in right standing. Now, if I say that I'm in right standing, I shouldn't be caught doing some of the things that Sally Sue out in the world is doing. Because when they look at us and they say, well, if you can do it, I can do it. That then is when you're called a stumbling block. Be very careful what you're doing. And pursue the righteous way of life. You don't have to try to fit in with those of the world. Be yourself. When everyone else walks away from you, God is there for you. See, I have learned myself, so many of us are surrounded by people that we think are our friends, that we think love us. But I'm here to tell you, can't nobody do you like Jesus. Because see, in the midnight hours, when your friends are somewhere asleep, with their mouth open, slobbering, you're by yourself, tossing and turning, trying, can't figure out what you want to do. When you begin to call on Jesus, He shows up in that midnight hour. He comforts you in that midnight hour. He takes you into His bosom, and He'll console you. There you'll find peace that surpasses all understanding. That's when you're in that righteous way of life. And I want you all to remember today, be delivered from all those afflictions. But to be delivered from those afflictions, you got to be righteous. God is calling us for this year. It's time for some righteousness. It's time for some holiness. But it starts with us. Be righteous. God bless
dwell on the inside. It'll bring a change. I thank God. The Bible said, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. I'm telling you, when you said Psalms 34, I said, oh, watch out. Glory be to God. It's full of nothing but nuggets of the word. I thank God today for it. Let's give our speaker of the hour. Amen. I thank God for these young people that are going on in God. Amen. You can feel happy in the Lord that they're moving on in the right direction. Hallelujah. You know, when you make yourself available for God to work on you, God will work on you. Now, He's a good God. He's good all the time. And all the time the God we serve is good. While you're standing on your feet, the doors of the church is open. Glory be to God. Amen. Even Mayday was up there by himself today. Ain't that something? Amen. You know, these young people, they're anxious. Amen. The young folks, they're anxious to do the will of God. Amen. You know, I hated it today that Lily didn't get to sing her song, but she's got a song. She's had a real bad sore throat, had a upper respiratory infection, but the devil is a liar. Amen. I said, that's all right. We're going to not wait till the next fifth Sunday, but we're going to do it before the fifth Sunday. Amen. When they're willing and they want to do something for God, you need to let them do it. Ain't that right? Don't stand in their way. Amen. Daddy had us after I was only 5 years old. Amen. And God is calling. He's calling. I believe God is getting ready to lift this young generation up that's going to be leaders. Going to be strong in God. Ain't going to be scared of what people say. And I just thank God. Amen. As you come down, amen, we're going to, if there's anyone here that don't know Jesus as Lord, the devil knows Him, but he don't know Him as Lord. Isn't that right? Amen. Everybody has heard of Jesus. I know the man. Now that's not enough. You got to make Him Lord over your life and your affairs. If you're here and you don't know Jesus as Lord, we're going to ask you to come. Amen. We're going to ask you to come. Glory be to God. And if you're